conversations about life, business, what's trending, and more is taking place. And it's hosted by yours truly, your host, Cori Love. You ready?
Hey, cousin.
You ready to tune into the Cori Love Show?
Hey, Yolanda. Thanks for tuning in.
Business, what's trending, and more is taking place. And it's hosted by yours
How y'all doing today?
Your host, Cori Love.
Yes, I'm staying safe. I hardly go anywhere. Literally. I do not go out unless I have to. And that's very, very rare. I don't really have to. So I'm pretty good. Hope y'all are being safe as well. Thank y'all for tuning in. Tonight we're going to be speaking with Javina Bellinger of Learn Something book series. She is an author. 24 books. I think I'm correct. 24 books. So make sure y'all tune in. You know we start right around 8:05, 8:06. Do me a favor. Click that arrow, airplane, whatever you call it. Share it out with your audience. It's on the bottom of your screen. Just click it, share it out with your audience, and let them know we are going live. I just wanted to give you guys a real quick update. Starting January, I am only going to be going live on Thursdays. So I do have one person on Tuesday in January 5th. She is a young entrepreneur, 10 years old. So I'll be going live with her on January 5th. And then after that, it'll just carry on over and it'll only be on Thursdays, same time, 8 p.m. on Thursdays. So yeah, I'm changing it up a little bit. It won't be twice a week anymore. I will be having special edition shows, which may happen on Tuesdays, but of course I'll let you guys know that in advance, and that'll only be once a month. Still doing Bossing Up. I just received all the information from this month's Bossing Up nominee, and I will be sharing that out as well. So if you guys do know somebody who is bossing up, there is a form on in my bio that you can click on to nominate that individual. So of course, some of the things are the individual have to be following my page. Of course, following your page, because obviously if you're nominating them, there's a reason why you want to nominate them. They don't have to. It can be anyone. It could be somebody that's doing work in their community. It could be a teenager that's have 300 community service hours, anything of the sort. I just want people to be recognized for the great things that they're doing. They're bossing up. So they're bossing up in whatever avenue that they're in, okay? So again, tonight we're going to be speaking with Javina Bellinger of Learn Something book series. And I'm going to go ahead and add her right in. It is 8:04. But do me a favor again, click that arrow, share this out with your audience so that they can see her. She is phenomenal. I've received some of her books and I've read on my nonprofit organization for girls, because I do read books over there as well for children between the ages of 4 and 7. So if you're not following YDC Girls, make sure you follow YDC Girls Club over on Instagram. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and bring her right in. Let's be amazing. And don't forget, drop those questions in the talk or in the comments. Of course, if you drop them in the comments, we won't get to them right away, but we do see them and we will get to them. All right. Oh, Instagram is not letting her in. What's going on? Let me cancel it and try it again. Hello, Educated Minds LLC. It's not letting me let her in. Thank you for tuning in. Educated Minds, drop your name. I'm not familiar with you on my live. She got kicked out. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Glow Beauty, drop your name as well, too. Drop your name again. Please, please, please. Hey, Sean Don, thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all aren't following Sean Don of Renegade Radio, you follow her, the voiceover girl. That's the one who did my intro. So if you're not following her, follow her as well if you need an intro for your business or your YouTube. Okay, I know that she was on the road traveling. So, hey, Jasmine, nice to meet you. I don't know if it's giving her trouble. Dominique. Okay, I should remember Dominique for sure. Okay. Thank you for tuning in again, Jasmine. I will remember Dominique because of Star. Okay, let me try to find her. She is not coming in. But in the meantime, in between time, that's my little DJ days right there. Just kidding. But in the meantime, in between time, Sean Dante in the building. Hey, girl. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, we are going to be speaking with Javina Bellinger. She is out of Philly. She is an author of 24 children's book, Learn Something book series. And I don't know why it's giving me a hard time to get her in. Like I said, when we spoke earlier, I know she was on the road. So, sometimes the signal can be bad. So I'm assuming that's what's going on because I'm not even seeing her on the live right now. So hopefully she will pick up on and be able to come on. She said, hey, sis. Hey, Nika. Hey. Oh, you're here, but I'm not seeing you. Can you request? If you scroll all the way back up, you can click on request. You should see it on your end because I'm not seeing you at all on my thing to bring you in. I don't see you on here to bring you in at all. So scroll all the way up and you should see something that said request to join live. It'll be on your end. I won't see it on my end. Glow Beauty was on here on Tuesday, Sean Don. I don't know where you was, but she funny. I like her. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing it out. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you see it, Javina? I might be saying her name wrong. Javenna. I think it's Javina. Okay, let me try this again. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Nika. Do you see the request, Javina? Just click it, scroll on up and click the request to join in. We got about 14 people waiting on you, girl. Let's get it. I don't know what's going on tonight. It's going to be good. It's going to be a really, really good live. I always say that every time there's trouble, it's going to be an amazing live. Learn Something book series. If you scroll back, is it up or down? I think scroll down and you'll see it says request to join the live. Does anybody see that on their screen? You gotta scroll all the way back up and it'll say request to join live. Because it's not allowing, I'm not even seeing you on my end to bring you in. It usually says go live with, but I don't see you. Do you have another page that you can log in from to come on? Hey, Coco. You see it, Isha. Okay, you see it, Bonnie. Let me see if she sees it. I don't see anything to bring her in, so she has to do it. Oh, you just scroll down, right? Scroll down, you should see it. Thank you. Oh yeah, you can exit out, X out of the Instagram and then come back on. Click back on it to come back on, and then maybe I'll see you on there. Me? Set up? Oh, y'all want to see my shirt? Yeah, I'm sorry. Do not disturb my peace, my joy, my grind, my work. What is it? My whole entire vibe, period. Like, don't come in here with that energy. Tell you. Okay? And my earrings, my shirt is from Poetic_Styles on Instagram. My earrings are from My House of Enchantment. I don't have no lashes on today. Y'all see? My lashes growing, so I'm trying to let them air out a little bit. Yes. That is it. So you see my shirt. Hello, Shug Avery. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, Dope Diva. Thank you. I forgot. Yes, it's Poetic Side. It came across my timeline and I had to get it. Y'all already know. So if you have a t-shirt line or you do earrings, Cori is into earrings and t-shirts and mugs. So let me know or go ahead and send one to me and I definitely promote you. All right. Don't make me blush, girl. There it is. It got it. I got it. Did you see me wearing your shirt, Melanin, on Tuesday? And I posted it. You already know I do that. All right, let's see. There it is. Let's see. Let's get her in. This gonna be good, y'all. See all this drama to get on. That's your baby sister. Ah, thank you, big sister, for tuning in. Share this out with your audience. That's all right. That's all right. It's gonna be real good. You gotta turn your screen.
Oh, okay. Long. Okay.
There you go. See? Ready. Here you go, y'all. Looking all pretty, girl. Yes, honey. Let's get it. You ready? She said drum roll. Thank you, Isha. Thank you. Yes, drum roll.
Yes. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. Go ahead. Let them know who you are.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Javina Bellinger. I'm the author of the Learn Something Children's Book Series. I've written and self-published a total of 24 children's books.
24 children's books. Y'all hear that? And I got a lot of authors on here as well tonight. So if you guys have only written one, she's going to encourage you to make sure you write some more, get it out there, all that's on the inside. If you haven't written a book, she's going to help you get what's on the inside, not including me because I ain't doing one. So I want to definitely ask you, first of all, 24 books. And how long did you take to write 24 books? Is it over a period of time or how?
Okay, yes, it is over a period of time. I started in 2016. I wrote 5 children's books in 2016 and I didn't do anything with them. They just sat there. And then I didn't really have the motivation to do anything with them. I just had the motivation to write them, but I wasn't really that inspired to do anything with them at the time.
Okay.
So 2017, I just started getting inspired creativity and I just started self-publishing them in 2017. So I published the first 5 in 2017 and then I wrote more and then I just, from there, it just took off.
So when you say you self-publish them, what exactly do you mean?
A self-publish means when you find an editor and you find an illustrator and you find a person to print or a company to print your books for you.
Oh, okay.
So self-publish means you do everything. And then you keep all the profits. When you're trying to find a publisher, they have to accept your work. A lot of publishers don't accept your type of work. So then that kind of delays your project.
Okay.
So I had some experience with publishers when I was writing songs. I wrote some songs before writing children's books. Okay. So I'm kind of familiar with the whole process of publishing. They have to accept your work or it's something that they're looking for at the time, and then they'll take you on as a client.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, they'll do everything for you.
Okay, marketing as well. So they do everything.
Yes.
Oh, so if they don't want that type of book, they just don't accept you.
Yes.
That's interesting. I really did not know that. Oh wow.
So you learned something.
Yes. And did it on your own.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is really good. So what was that? And she said, and pay crap. I can imagine if they don't want it, then they take it, then they just probably pay you pennies on the dollar. Wow. But she says, love it, Queen. I'm happy for you. You keep going. That is awesome. And she's an educator, Nika, out in California. So definitely, Nika, I think you have middle schoolers. So I'm not so sure if her books will apply to it. Because your books are for what age? Geared towards what age?
They're for ages 8 to 9 and older if they have special needs, special education learning needs.
Okay. Yeah. She is a special education teacher.
Okay.
So maybe you just never know. So now, what was the reason behind you writing not just 6, but 24 books? That's a lot.
So one of my inspirations for writing, it takes me back to all the way when I was younger, is that my mom, she had a best friend. She would tell us stories before we went. She would tell us her stories before we went to bed at night. Her best friend name was Miss Rose. Miss Rose wrote a couple of movies. And so my mom would just tell us a little bit about the movies, and I will always want to hear more. I wasn't tired. I wanted to hear more.
Oh, okay.
And so I would say, well, she was, oh, you have to go to sleep now. I'll tell you more later. So from that, I said, well, when I get older, I want to write my own stories.
Oh, wow. And about what age were you?
I think it was probably like maybe 10, 11, around that age.
You did it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Is Miss Rose still around?
I think she is still alive. Yes.
Oh, you gotta find her. She's gonna turn your books into movies. You just never know. That is so neat. So how did you come up with the name Learn Something book series?
Okay, so that kind of relates to my mom too. When we were younger, she would always say before we went to school, learn something, go to school and learn something. So that those two words kind of stuck in my head. And I tell my kids that too now before they go to school, when they go to school, learn something.
I love it. Your mom sounds phenomenal. I used to tell my kids, focus.
Maybe they'll write a book. Focus.
Right. Oh my God, that is interesting. Very, very interesting. Guys, don't forget, if you have any questions, drop your questions in the question bubble or drop them in the comment box. If you drop them in the comment box, we may miss it, but we will definitely get back to it. I know that I have a few educators on here. Educated Minds LLC is on here. Dominique. Coco is an educator. Coco Nika is an educator as well. Toshiba Speak, she has a child care center. And Educated Minds is a child care center as well. And I think she is out of Philly. Though Diva has a grandbaby, so they definitely everybody that's on here can definitely connect with you to get, if not 5, if not all 24, definitely get 1 or 2 of her books. They're only $5. She said my kids to be great. Yes, I love it. And I think, Shauna, you have a young one too, because I know your daughter is 13, 14, but I believe you have younger ones as well. So you came up with a name based on your mom. You were inspired to write because of stories your mom and her friend told you when you were younger. And here you are, 24 books later. How long does it take you to write just one of the books?
Okay, so I'm a spiritual person. Mm-hmm. So before I do anything creativity, I pray for creativity. Mm-hmm. So once I do that, then most of the times the ideas will just start flowing. Okay. And from praying, it kind of connects me to be open to creativity. Okay. So my kids will say something or they'll do something, or I may hear something on the TV and then I'm like, that's a book. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the title to a book. And then after that, the story just kind of comes naturally. But most of the time, the hardest thing to find is the title. But I'm kind of just being open-minded to creativity. Mm-hmm. So then the title kind of comes naturally, and then the story just flows with it. Mm-hmm. So I pray for creativity.
You pray for creativity, and it just, trust me, I know how that goes. Sometimes it flows, and it's like nonstop, ain't it?
Right.
I know for sure. And there's something that's very special about her book. She did donate 6 of her books to my nonprofit organization. And one thing that really stood out when I got her books, I was super duper excited about. They don't only have a story, but they have comprehension questions. If you're an educator on here and you get the book and you see it, it's like, okay. Because, as a teacher, you read a book so you start making up questions as you go, but it's all already done for you. So it's not only just a book to read. I always say reading is fundamental. Reading, you can use your imagination and create things, but just her pulling the questions out in the book, and it's in the book, it's not a separate sheet. It's just amazing to me because, they just read and then they tell you whatever they want. But you need to know if you really understood what you read, because comprehension is key in reading. All right. So again, this is Javina Bellinger. Now you say you go based on creativity. Now, when it comes to marketing your books, is that ever an issue for you, or how do you market? Just give us 2 tips. We don't want all your tips. We don't want to run with them.
Okay. So marketing honestly is not my specialty, but I look to ideas and suggestions on YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube and marketing, and how to brand, and how to increase your sales, and how to increase your followers and things of that nature. So that's what I do
Okay.
for marketing.
Awesome. So Nika out of California asks, what book do you recommend for a first-time buyer and a 4 or 5-year-old?
Okay, so there are 7. My
24.
favorite.
I'm like all 24.
Yes. Why you make me laugh?
Sorry.
So there are 7 letter books. My favorite letter is A, B, C, D, E, F, G up to G. So there's 7 letter books. There's a book on color. Let's learn our colors. There's a book tag in the back for early learner readers too. And the letter books, the children can read those books on their own because they're not a lot of words. They're focusing on the letter and the picture. So a couple of times those children will be able to read those books on their own, the letter books.
You said tag in the back?
Tag in the back and the letter books. And Let's Learn Our Colors are good early learner books, reader books.
Let's Learn Our Colors. The one that I have, I think Left Foot, Right Foot is a good one too.
Right. Is this the right foot? Well, that book, someone with a parent or caregiver will have to read that to them. So it's not, it is a good story.
Okay.
Yes. Is this the right foot? That book tells the relationship between a younger brother and his older brothers and how they help him learn how to put his shoes on the correct way. Yeah. Is this the right foot? The children will ask that a million times when they're learning how to put their shoes on the right way. Tag in the back is also another one. That's another book that the caregiver will have, or a parent or guardian will have to read to the child. And that one helps children to learn the correct way to get dressed. So when you put your clothes on, you put your tag in the back. I used to say that a lot to my children when they were learning how to get dressed. And I said it so much, I also wrote a nursery rhyme song for it too, tag in the back. So yeah, those books are good early learner books.
The book is it the right foot, and I always say Left Foot, Right Foot. My daughter keeps telling me that's not the name, Mom. But I like that book. That's one of the books that have questions. Nika, I think that would be good for your niece because I think she's pretty with it. So that'll be something good for her. And it has the comprehension question as well. She said, I'm so happy for young Black authors to produce art stories. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Yes. So, I love telling stories. So there's going to be more to come.
And guys, make sure follow her. Even if you don't have children of your own, I'm sure everybody has 1 or 2 godchildren, nieces like Nika, maybe grandbabies. I'm not so sure, but I know those even do. And she does do readings at daycare centers and elementary schools, right?
Yes. So one of the also main features in my book too is the characters are mainly African American children characters because we don't have a large representation in books. So I wanted to mainly focus on, there are some diverse characters in the book, but all of the main characters are African American children.
That's good. She said I will be following because I want to produce my own children's book. Awesome.
That's cool.
Awesome. So, do you feel like, well, you said prayer, but one of my questions was, do you feel there's any special formula to do what you do? We know the formula.
Prayer works.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you have to be open for creativity. Just having an open mind to be inspired. You have to be open to be inspired. Creativity flows if you're open. Okay. And inspiration flows if your mind is open to it. So you have to be, listening, constantly listening for just, creativity. And then it'll just eventually happen.
And observing and stuff like that.
Right, definitely observing.
That's how I get a lot of my posts, actually, from movies and commercials.
Yeah.
It's always something always ties into something. You may not think it does, but it does. Another question that I wanted to ask, hey Kiki, is if you were to write a book about yourself, would you write it or would you have a ghostwriter?
I would have a ghostwriter.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
definitely need to help them with the details. But yeah, no, I wouldn't.
You want to write your own book? Why?
Yeah. This just nah, I wouldn't. It's because I had some things in my childhood that was kind of hard to deal with, and
Okay.
I still struggle with now.
Okay.
So it would be a little too emotional to deal with those, to write my book and to deal with it as I'm writing the book.
Okay.
So I wouldn't want to. Yeah.
Got you. Do y'all have any questions for her? If you're just tuning in, I think I saw two people just jump on. I don't know if they've been on and I'm just seeing them now. But this is Javina Bellinger of Learn Something book series. She is out of Philly. So if you're in Philly, you have a daycare center or you're a school teacher, she will definitely come out. And you know, with COVID now, I'm sure that she will do it virtual as well. So either way, it'll work. So make sure you follow, connect with her, and get yourself going. If you're interested in your own self-publishing, do you help people with that?
Yes. Well, people have inboxed me. I give out advice, suggestions. They'll inbox me if it's family. They'll call, but no one has really written a book yet. So I find that people aren't really. I think they have the passion, but they don't have the motivation. Like the passion is there, but you need both to complete something. You know, you have to have the motivation to complete it. So I find that people just want to know how, and then they'll call me, ask me what to do, and then a year go by, 2 years, and then there's still no product. And I'm like, well, I just they have the story, because a lot of people have the story. So it's just, only thing they have to do is just produce it, write it.
Yeah, that sounds like me. I have an outline because I want to do a girl's journal.
Okay.
I have a whole outline, 21 chapters. And I have the order of how I want everything, but no. But hey, that's why I started charging consultation fees, because it's your time. Like, you gonna take my time, you gonna pay me for my time. So my little sister, she does it. So if if you're not feeling them, or maybe you guys can connect and she can help you with that, vice versa, something like that. I always try to connect people to work with others. So she does that as well out of here on Space to Launch Book Club. So if you guys aren't following that page, also I interviewed her a few months ago as well. And you got another question? Is there? Oh yeah, how did you get an editor or illustrator to publish your book?
Okay, so there's two questions and then one question. So an editor, I had my master's degree in early childhood education. So, and then they are children's books. So basically I just kind of edited my own books. And then, but I also kind of double check to see if it's right too, to see the grammar and the wording is right too. So if you don't have an editor, you can go to like Fiverr sites like Fiverr, where they have cheap editors, or you can go to the different colleges or universities where they have students career development, and you can hire a student to edit your work. They may be about to graduate, like an English student. They may be about to graduate, and then the rates will be cheaper that way. And also the second question was
the illustrator.
An illustrator. So that's what I did for my illustrations. I went to a art school, and the students were about to graduate, and so they were at a lower rate, a rate that I could afford, and I hired them as illustrators. And then I found some illustrators now on Instagram. So some of my first books was from the art school, university.
All right, y'all just got a little secret. She said interns. Yes. And there was another question. I'm loving them. Right. She says, yes, you is really good to edit your books. Okay. Fiverr, self-publishing, Amazon. Okay. They have editors and illustrators. All right. Sean Don, drop what KDP means so we can know. We don't know y'all author slangs. What can you give someone information? Oh, what information? What I'm assuming she's saying, what information can you give someone? A consultation call with her.
You trying to give you all the business, yes. Just DM me.
Yeah. You can DM her. Bowie, she said you can DM her. But do you do that?
Okay, so I'm like sometimes too generous, but I just being more professional and business wise, I will start. So if I did do it, it would be for a low fee.
Yeah.
It would be very, reasonable fee. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think, yeah, those are.
Because I want everybody to write a book. So, but.
Yeah. I get it. Trust me. Because people get that. I get that all the time. I don't know why, if I look like I can write, but because of my story with my, health issues, being a teacher, now I'm a media and I do hosting, and like, how do you switch? But I don't feel like everything has to be written in a book. That's just my suggestion. That's me. I don't know. So I have 2 more questions, and then if you guys have questions, Shonda, don't forget. Kindle Direct Publishing. Okay.
Yes.
Definitely. If you guys have any other question, go ahead and drop them. I just have 2 more, and then we do Would You Rather. So what's your your mom was your mom your greatest inspiration to write?
No.
Okay.
My children were.
Okay.
The story she told was my inspiration. But my children, just from raising them and teaching them and watching them grow up, they inspired me to write. I kind of got the titles from them, just from having to repeat myself so many times.
Yeah.
So she was my inspiration, just because she told me the stories, but not in that kind of way.
I get it. Yeah, children are the best. My children help me a lot with everything that I do, even with my other business. So also, what's your ultimate goal with the Learn Something book series?
Well, I have a number of ultimate goals.
Okay.
One ultimate goal is to be a millionaire. That's coming.
Okay.
That's one of my ultimate goals. My other ultimate goal is to have some of my books to film. So some of my books it don't have to be the big screen. It could be Netflix, Zulu, Hulu, Amazon Prime, But that is my ultimate goal, because some of those stories are definitely, and even if I had to do it myself, and then maybe someone will pick it up, but that's my ultimate goal, to have them.
Guys, those of you, and I told Sean Don, her book is super duper dope too, but it's an urban novel, adult thing. I interviewed a gentleman. He's out of Atlanta. He does filming, young film producer coming up. Definitely connect with him. Emperor, Eyes Glued Emperor. Okay. I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Robert Slocum. Okay, I don't remember his Instagram name, but he does that. He works with you. He's pretty reasonable as well. Okay. He's also new, so definitely connect with him. I'll send you that information. I know you're in Philly. Maybe there are people in Philly, maybe even at the film schools there. Maybe they'll help you do a little short film based on one of your book or something like that. And I don't want to say a short film, because little become great, but I just don't like that. But that'll be really, really awesome. So that's one. What's another one?
No, I said 2.
2. Just 2?
To be a millionaire. And
okay.
and the third one is New York's best time sellers list.
How would you is that hard to get?
I don't know. You said what are my 3 goals, so that would be what I would desire.
I'm in there.
I don't know how you do it, but if it can happen, let's make it happen.
It can. I'm sure it definitely. There are probably categories. Maybe the New York bestseller for children's books or something like that.
That's true. Right.
I would assume.
Yeah.
I think someone had a question. So my niece is really advanced. Do you think I should use books past G? I do homework with her and teach her to read.
I'm not sure what grade G is. I can't remember. I know my kids used to have letter grades on their report card. I know but I'm not sure. If she would have said the grade, then I can answer that question better. But I'm not sure what grade G reading is on. It's probably 2nd or 3rd.
Is G the level? G is like
What was the question again?
So different schools have different reading standards, so I'm not sure.
Right.
So she'll drop the grade level. Hey,
Okay.
to shout tuning in, Latonya, thanks for tuning in. We're speaking with Javina Bellinger of Learn Something book series. Make sure you follow her. She has written 24 children's books that are going to be on TV very soon. We're speaking things into existence. So make sure you follow her now. Grab some of her books so you can be like, oh my God, I have that book. It's TV.
Yeah.
Now get it signed. Get it signed. All right. She says 2nd grade. 2nd grade is G.
2nd grade. So what was the question again? I can't remember.
Should she choose the letter G? But I think when you say
she could go past the letter. She go past the letter G. If her child is already reading on that level, go past the letter G. Go past that.
Okay. She's thinking that's the name. She's thinking that your books are based on the levels, but those are letters, like
Right. Oh, that's those are letter books. Okay, I understand what she's saying now. Yes, those are letter books. Like
that's what I'm saying, Nika. Your niece could definitely get the
So Make Mama Proud would be on the 2nd grade level.
Mm-hmm.
My Amazing Superheroes would be 2nd, 3rd grade level. Mm-hmm. You can earn it. There's a number of them.
$5. You can spend $20 and package a book and give a child a nice Christmas. You know,
yes.
My nieces and nephews hate it because I always gave them something educational. Because I think it lasts longer. So that'll be a great Christmas book. She says, how much for all 24? Good question.
That is a good question. So I'm running a sale today for $100.
Okay.
So DM me if you're interested. And also my website, hopefully you can still go and look at it, but learnsomething.books.com.
Okay.
Or DM me if you're interested in the books, and then I can send them to you.
Okay. Okay, Nika, I'm confused. She's 4 years old in the 2nd grade. She's super duper advanced. She's more than gifted.
So someone said, what about 4th grade? So for 4th grade, that would be Billy the Bully, My Amazing Superheroes, Tyler's Big Christmas Surprise, Winner, Winner, Winner. Mm-hmm. Yes, so those are levels for the 4th grade.
Okay. Do you have? I know you have some books on you that you can share. Like show them some of them.
Yes, I can. So okay, so this one. So all the books are 10 pages long, and that one that I just held up, that's called My Amazing Superheroes. That's dedicated to my 3 children because they are my superheroes, and you can earn it. Earn is a 4-letter word. When my kids were younger, when they were like 5 and 4, they learned how to spell the word. They learned what the word mean. Anytime they wanted something, I asked them, did they earn it? And of course, kids always want to say yes. So that's kind of would inspire me to write this book. You can earn it.
Mm-hmm.
So winner, winner, winner. That's about a child who likes to run. It's about a girl who likes to run a lot. And she needs to learn a lesson that sometimes she's going to lose in life. And it's okay to lose because she likes to win. So she's like an athlete. Learn something. This is about how children can learn on the weekend too.
Mm-hmm.
Learning takes place not just Monday through Friday, but also on the weekend. She has singing lessons, and they do swimming and things of that nature.
So those have questions as well?
No, some of the beginning ones have questions. Oh. Tyler's Big Christmas Surprise. This is my first Christmas book. So that is about how a child sees how another child is less fortunate and how he wants to help and how he surprises the child and gives back on Christmas.
You know what? I need to out with, I know a couple of daycare owners. They should be getting these.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, y'all know. I mean, after being a teacher for so long, I'm all about making sure, you can't take that away from them. You can take anything else away from them, but you can't take what they need to learn.
And it helps them learn too. And it's all in the way the teacher teaches the lesson too. Like if they teach it with passion and motivation, those kids will remember that lesson forever.
For sure. For sure. I always read that my kids had to do hands-on something. They had to do a part from the book or something like that. I remember back in the days, I had a child did a project so big. I was like, whoa. It's like, I didn't expect that. But
right. Sounds like someone I know.
Now, you said $100 for all 24 of the books. Now, that's a super duper steal.
Yeah.
So, and I shared in my stories the flyer. So I'll reshare it again. And you guys, if you guys follow her, you will definitely see it. So definitely follow her. I have your name, but I don't have the, and I will share it after the live so that they can do it. And guys, if you, I'm not
so
saying.
Through December.
Through December.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you can't grab them all, grab 2. That's $10. That's what y'all go to Starbucks and get. And y'all know how to do retailing, okay? Or what's the other place? Dunkin' Donuts. So she said she followed you. She was showing your face. Toshiba is a daycare owner.
Okay. That's
the one I was telling you about that has the book club.
Okay.
But yeah, so we partner with YDC. So she gets the books and I get to read them. Thanks, girl, if you're going to purchase that packet. I already have 6 of them, but I come in babies. So that's all the questions that I have for you. If anybody else have any other questions, the $100 sale is only through December. Grab it before Christmas, before the 31st, 11:59 p.m. And I'm gonna right on it. Would you rather? So if you guys have questions while I'm doing a would you rather, I'll still get to them. That's not a problem at all. So would you rather, I don't know if you've seen it before, but would you rather is where I ask you a question and you answer A or B, and then we'll just laugh or whatever it is. Because sometimes people get stopped. It's really, really funny, and I really enjoy doing this. So it's either first things first or would you rather.
Oh, wow.
I had a question. As your children get older, do you think you will write more books geared towards 11 or up? Good question.
That is a good question. Someone on Instagram said I should write middle school age books.
Cool.
So, prayerfully, I like to be open, have an open mind.
Create your own empire.
So, yes, definitely. I'm definitely being open to more creative stories, no matter what age it is. Middle school, teenagers. Yes.
How old is your oldest?
10.
Okay.
8, 9, and 10. The ages are.
Okay. She said you definitely should. All right. So, would you rather? Y'all ready? I know y'all be ready. Let me see the drum roll. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready. I had to answer the question.
Everybody, it's so funny to me.
Wait a minute. You could have sent me a list.
No, the point. You're not. No. So cluttered. Okay, so would you rather live in the last book you read or live as you are now?
I will live as I am now.
Okay. And would you rather Kindle or a physical book?
Oh, definitely a physical book.
Okay. Would you rather only be able to read books or would you rather view picture books?
I'm a reader, so I would say read books. It's more information in reading. Pictures are just pictures. I need the words so I can learn. So I can learn something.
It's gonna be great. Somebody else said gonna be great. All right. And would you rather the last chapter of a book or watch the movie before reading?
I would rather the last chapter because you can put more information in the book. A movie can't. It can't have all the information.
Yes.
There's limited information in the movie.
Cut out a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather shop in a bookstore or shop online?
Oh, definitely a bookstore. Yeah, definitely.
Paperback or hardcover?
It doesn't matter. Hardcover is more money. It's all the same information.
And it's crazy because I like hardcovers because my teachers used to say, "Stop bending the book back. Stop bending the book back." So when I got older, I would literally buy only hardcover books because I didn't.
They cost more money.
Yeah,
they cost more money, so it doesn't matter.
Fairy tale or romance?
Oh, fairy tale, definitely.
Zombies or unicorns?
Unicorns.
You're so funny. You're like,
don't scare me. No, I don't play with no zombies.
Would you rather be able to carry as many books as you can or only read one book every 3 months?
I would rather just read one book every 3 months because what am I carrying them for? Just because I'm carrying them doesn't mean I'm learning anything.
Yep. Oh my gosh. All right. And the last one, would you rather read on the couch or in the bed?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I would say the bed so I can fall asleep right afterwards and don't have to get up.
In the bed so you can just close the book and go to sleep.
Yes.
I agree. My dream is to build a home where I have my office. It has a wall of, because I have tons of books, wall for all my books and a reading nook, like in the window.
Right. Yeah. I definitely want one of those. They're so beautiful. Yeah.
I would love that. One day.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Yes. I received it. If you guys don't have any more questions, again, this is Javina Bellinger and I spelled your name wrong, I apologize, of Learn Something book series. If you're not following, it's learn_something_book series. I will definitely be sharing it once I save the live and share it to my page. Again, it's a pleasure having you on tonight. I appreciate you coming on. And guys, this was her first live interview. Now, you know she did amazing. This
is my first live interview, yes. And I thank you for having me, and I appreciate it. It was fun. It was fun. I was a little nervous at first, but yeah.
I told you it's Carefree. It's just little old me, girl. It's all right. But thank you. You know, we always stay in touch, and I'm really glad that you came on. And I know that a lot of the people here that said they're going to reach out to you will definitely reach out.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. You could be asleep right now because I would be if I wasn't on here.
But it's supposed to be there with you. So again, thank you so much. We will stay in touch and we will be talking soon. And I'm looking forward to you sending me a review of all the people that reached out to you. Make sure
yeah, definitely.
yes.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you. I'm gonna take you out, but I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay.
keep talking.
All right, thanks.
Yes, guys. Again, it's your girl Cori Love of the Cori Love Show. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, my loyal viewers. I appreciate y'all so much. I can't wait to have like a space to have a big old party and y'all all come in and we just celebrate. And it's like really, really dope because I really truly, like I always say to you guys, it won't be the Cori Love Show if I didn't have you guys here. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. And I know that you guys have said that you will purchase and check her out. I know that y'all will. And I'm looking forward to hearing back from her. And on Tuesday, you guys know I spoke with Salisha G of Divine Roots. And she told me she had clients that already booked. And y'all know that's my ultimate goal, making sure that people know you guys, that meet, you know, when you come on here, they meet you, they get to know you. It doesn't matter if we have 5, 7, 8, 10, 15, 20 people on the live, that the person that I interviewed, they get 1 sale or even 5 follows. That means a lot, because I mean 5 more people have seen them, 10 more people have seen them, and you know, they get a sale. 1 sale, $25. That's for an hour of time with me. All right. And thank you guys so much for always spending your time with me. And we will be seeing you guys on, what's today, Thursday? We'll be seeing you guys on Tuesday, same time. Different face, not mine, the interviewee. And at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Always guidance, blessings.